A Russian ballistic missile strike hit an arms exhibition on the outskirts of Kyiv on Friday, July 24th, killing at least 10 people and injuring around 100 others. Ukraine's Prosecutor General, Ruslan Kravchenko, confirmed the toll on Telegram, saying the information was still being confirmed as rescue operations continued. President Volodymyr Zelensky condemned the strike directly on X, calling it a brutal attack on civilians and saying Russia has abandoned any regard for international norms. There was initial confusion over the exact location. Presidential advisor Serhiy Flash-Beskresnov told the Kyiv Independent the event was held at a training ground near Kyiv along the Zhytomyr Highway. Ukrainian Air Force spokesperson Yuri Ikhnat later said the strike actually hit a private sports complex, not a military facility. Dev.ua reports this was likely the Defense Demo Day and Defense Expo, organized by the Armada Association of Manufacturers of Unmanned Systems, an event advertised only through closed industry channels, with no public details about the venue released beforehand. According to Ikhnat, Russia fired 3 missiles at the site, a mix of Iskander-M ballistic missiles and missiles adapted from the S-400 air defense system, repurposed to strike ground targets. Ukrainian air defense intercepted one of the 3. In an unusual move, Russia's own defense ministry claimed responsibility for the strike, according to Kyiv Post, with Russian state agency TASS reporting the ministry said it had deliberately targeted the event because it showcased Ukrainian and foreign-made drones, including future models, which Moscow alleges have been used against civilian targets inside Russia. That claim of deliberate targeting, combined with the civilian casualty toll, is why Ukraine's Prosecutor General has opened a criminal investigation, specifically under the article covering violations of the laws and customs of war. A second, separate investigation has also been opened, this one into the organizers, examining whether there was negligence in planning and holding the event, given the obvious risk. Ukrainian Council of Defense Industry, which was not the organizer, said in a statement that neither the invitation nor the registration link disclosed the venue location and offered condolences to the victims' families. Among the confirmed dead is Valentina Savitska, a communications official with Ukraine's State Security Administration, whose death was announced by her husband, Ihor Solove, on social media. Online, Ukrainian monitoring channels and military commentators have drawn direct comparisons to a nearly identical attack in August 2023, when a Russian Iskander missile hit a drama theater in Chernihiv that was hosting a gathering of drone manufacturers, killing 7 people and injuring hundreds more. One widely followed Telegram channel referenced that earlier strike directly, asking pointedly why the same kind of vulnerability was allowed to happen again. This attack also lands within a broader pattern of escalating Russian pressure on Kyiv specifically. Just 5 days earlier, on July 19th, Russia launched 25 ballistic missiles at the capital in a single night, what Zelensky described at the time as one of the largest mass uses of that weapon in the entire war. Since then, Russia has also begun deploying repurposed S-400 missiles against ground targets, adding a new weapon type to its regular mix of Iskander ballistic missiles and cruise missiles, including the hypersonic Zircon. 10 confirmed dead, around 100 injured, 2 criminal investigations opened, and Russia's own military claiming it targeted the event deliberately. That's your grid reference for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's numbers.